All right, robot, here's the scoop. As you can see, this here spring above my garage door has managed to die. And I got to replace that thing. In order to do that, I have to take down this whole mechanism, slide that thing off the end somehow, replace the new one, and reassemble it all. And the sticky wicket is this thing right here, which is the other spring, which is wound up super tight. This door here is dangerous. It is about 400 pounds, and I would prefer to not have it drop on my head or some other body part. So all right, here we go. These tools here came with the set, and I think that's tightening it. That being the case, I can expect the loosening thing to happen when I undo these roll nuts on my 3/8 tubes. Blaster. While that's soaking in, we're going to do the other end. See, this pulley is held on by these two nuts right here. Should be able to just take those right off with my 9/16. Alright, now let's address this problem with the middle one. This is not under tension anymore. It should just come right off. If I can find my wrench. Oh, here it is. I get really lucky, I can slide that thing off the end, and I don't have to take that middle thing off. There we go. That was fortunate. Now to put this thing back on. Damn it. What's that about the 10th time I've dropped off this damn ladder? That's why I hate ladder work. see that. The reason I had to stop is that this thing needs to be mounted in here properly in order to wind up. And if that's not in there right, then it's not going to work and it'll be bad. But that's not bad, so it's good. Before we do our test run, let's even this thing out by adjusting that cable right there. If we don't, I'm afraid it's going to come up crooked, and we don't want that. We're also going to undo that thing there and make sure that's freewheeling. I guess we should do that first before we adjust it. See what happened? These cables weren't adjusted evenly. So this one here fell off. That's not good. Oh, and they're stayed on. That's good. I'm going to try to get this level now and put these things back on and see if I can do better. All right, robot, this is what I ended up having to do. Ultimately, the key of this whole thing is to make sure these cables wrap properly around these pulleys. And they both have to do it with the door in the position that you want it. So what I ended up doing over a period of hours is loosening everything up, aligning those cables properly, tightening down the cables, and then tightening this spring back up in such a way that it gives me just the right amount of force to lift this thing up. So what I would propose you do is look at a video that is done by somebody that's a professional in this business, as opposed to somebody who is just some guy in his garage, and look at the more nuanced version of the better way to do it. But ultimately, I declare bueno, garage brilliance. And the reason is a little bit of persistence and some kind of common sense on how to adjust this stuff. Keep in mind that these things are dangerous. These weigh 400 pounds. They could really pretty easily break your arm or neck. And I'm glad that it didn't happen in this case. Smell you later.